It should be recording. Yes, okay. Well, hello. My name is Bjorn Bosma. I will be interviewing you today for Raf and Co. You are interning for the position of finance intern. Tell me a bit about yourself.
So a little bit about myself is my name is Matas Krikštanas. I am originally from Lithuania, and I'm currently studying. I'm currently a second year international business student at the Hansa University of Applied Sciences. Right now, right after graduating from high school in Ireland, I decided to study abroad in the Netherlands to further expand my basically understanding of the world, I guess. During my study so far, I have gained invaluable experience and learned new skills by working on many group projects in fields of finance, human resource management, and operations. Right now, I'm looking for an internship to allow me to become fully immersed in the environment of finance. But above all, I'm looking to gain real world experience within the industry, and yeah, that's because that's where I see myself in the future.
Okay, interesting. So I was going to ask, why did you choose this job? You kind of already explained it, it seems.
Yeah, but I can explain more.
Okay. Why did you choose this job then, outside of the finance?
I chose this job because I find the finance industry so dynamic and exciting, and also offers endless career possibilities. Additionally, since there is always something new to learn, there's opportunity for long-term growth and continuous learning, which is something I greatly value. The finance industry also encourages interpersonal skill development like no other industry, and I see that to be very beneficial, not to only my professional life but also my personal one. And I chose to apply to Rothschild and Co because of the unique company culture, and it's diverse and inclusive, and as a foreigner I already feel welcomed.
That's great to hear. Well, I'll move on to some other questions. Tell me about a time when you showed integrity and professionalism.
Okay, so let me think. Okay, so in the first period of the first year of my study, I was assigned a group of 5 people, and I kind of decided to take the leader role within the group from the very start, and we noticed that from the very beginning that one of the members wouldn't complete like his work, wouldn't deliver the work we assigned to him. So as this kept happening, the other members would inform me of this, and as a group, we had the power to kick someone out if they were not delivering the work. Since it was the very start of the study, and it was the first group project for everyone, I wanted to give everyone a chance. Yeah, because you never know what someone's going through, I guess. And I promised the group that I would complete his work if he didn't do it in the end. So I kind of put the responsibility of myself on myself. And 2 weeks and a few warnings later, as a group, we agreed to kick him out. And the result was that I kept my promise. I kept my word and took the responsibility to complete the work.
Okay.
And in the end, we got a pretty good grade.
Nice. So you said you took the role of a leader in the group. So as a leader, how do you influence people in a situation where they would have conflicting agendas?
So I think conflicting agendas are very emotional, because it can be very infuriating and displeasing to to have people like disagree with your ideas and your vision, and also vice versa. And therefore, I think it's important to be open-minded and understand where they are coming from, and see if you can find any similarities between your agenda and their agenda, or any agenda. And often the outcome requires a compromise from at least one party, if not both.
Okay. Could you describe to me a situation where you had to try something that you had never done before in your life?
Yeah, 1 second. I guess I'll refer back to the first group project example, as I did earlier, as that project was the first time I worked with people from many different backgrounds and nationalities, and the cultural differences between us were very evident. For example, the Dutch are very direct, and as a result of that directness, some people who are not used to being as direct would get easily offended. So so what I did was I found a website online which compares. This website compares six cultural dimensions of a country of your choice, and it gives you more insight of what those people are like. So I want to gain more insight from what backgrounds my groupmates came from. And then the next day I addressed this, and I made everyone aware of these cultural differences between us, so for everyone to keep in mind. And the result was that from that point on, the communication was very, very much improved, and everyone was open-minded and would keep the cultural differences. They would keep the cultural differences in the back of their minds while communicating with each other, and yeah, this made communication and teamwork a lot easier for the rest of the period.
Okay. That's great to hear. What has been your biggest achievement to date?
So I think I'd say around 3 years before graduating from secondary school, I already knew pursue.
Oh God!
I already knew I want to pursue further education in a foreign country, to get out there and explore the world. And I think it has been my biggest achievement to date, to leave everything behind, leave all friends and family, and basically go into the unknown. And in the end, I'm very glad I made this decision, as I have learned and matured a lot.
It's great to hear. If you had any previous experience with colleagues or work, maybe even in teams on school, how do you maintain a good working relationship with these people?
Yeah, so for my limited working experience, I'd say having communication is the most important factor when maintaining good working relationships with colleagues. If someone is closed off and does not communicate with you, then more often than not, conflict will arise. And additionally, I think supporting them, being positive in all the interactions, and having respect are all crucial in having a healthy working relationship. But also, at the end of the day, it's a two-sided, like any relationship, it's a two-sided. It's two-sided, and both parties have to put in the effort.
Okay. I have an out-of-the-box question for you. If you had to describe the color yellow to someone who is blind, how would you do that?
Okay. I guess I would use Yeah, I would use other senses to help and portray the color yellow. Senses like feel and smell, I think would be good ones. So maybe I would describe the color yellow as the warmth from the rays of the sun and the smell of a field of sunflowers.
Okay, interesting. Um, well, it was very interesting to hear from you so far. This was the end of my questions so far, and I will get back to you because we have more candidates.
Okay, I look forward to your reply.
Yes. Well, thank you.
Okay, thank you.